In this video, I will be showing you how I edit my Instagram posts. These are the some examples of the before and the after of my Instagram post. So this is a video about Lightroom editing tutorial for beginners. You'll be able to edit your photos or Instagram posts just from the phone you're watching this video on, and I have given the link in description for Lightroom for both Android and iPhone, so do check it out. And just letting you know, this is not a sponsor video, so let's begin some Instagram edit. So once Lightroom is downloaded into your iPhone or Android device, what you want to do is just open Lightroom up. So here it is my Lightroom. I opened it up. So the first thing you'll see is this interface. Lightroom might ask for some permission to access your photo, which is like obvious. Access your photos or some other for some other. So just freely tap on allow. It's okay. Now first you want to do is tap on this gallery with the plus icon to add your photos. Tap on it. Now tap on from camera roll. Click on from camera roll. Now it will show all your photos in your gallery. So what you want to do is open the photo up you want to edit. So that's the photo I want to edit. Just tap on your photo. Now the first thing you want to do is, so now you'll see this interface at the bottom. So first thing you want to do is tap on auto. Now if I tap on auto, as you can see, my photos improved a little bit. If you upload this photo onto your Instagram or anywhere, you'll get a little bit of likes, but you won't get like enough, or you want your photo won't be that good. It will just improve, it will just improve your photo a little. So if you want to improve it more, just keep watching the video till the end. So first thing you want to do is tap on light. So now you'll get some options like exposure, contrast, highlight, shadow, and etc. So if first we have exposure, so let me explain exposure. Exposure is like the lightning of your video. If you increase the exposure, your photo would be like really bright, and if you decrease the exposure, it will be like kind of dark. So I will just increase the exposure by, in my case I need to increase it. I'll just increase the exposure by around 0.50. Now next we have is contrast. And before I show contrast, I can't give you exact numbers like do 50 for exposure for this. It depends on your photo. Just look at your photo and be like, if your photo is too like, if you show your photo in like a place where you are not getting enough light on your face or in your photo, just increase your exposure. Or if you show your photo where it's like enough light, maybe you need to decrease a little bit, so just decrease it. Now next what you get is contrast. If you want, you can increase the contrast or decrease it. So in my case, I think I need to increase the contrast like around 11. Now once that done, you get highlight, shadow, whites and blacks. So this is automatically done. You don't want to mess with that, just leave it. Now let's go on to the next one, which is the color. Tap on color. Now here you get, first thing you get is temperature, tint, vibrance, and then saturation. So first we'll go to temperature. Here is temperature. Now in temperature, if it depends on your photo, if you want, you can make your photo cool with cool temperature. If you want, you can make like a warm temperature. So it depends on your photo. Now in my case, I need to make a warm temperature, so I'll decrease the temperature by 11. Now next you have is tint. If you want, you can increase the tint or decrease it. Move the dialer to the right or onto the left. If you move to the left, you'll get like kind of greenish, or if you move to the right, you'll get like kind of purple. So I want like kind of purple shade thing, so I will just increase the tint by 6. Now once that done, what you want to do is click on mix. You get this mix option. Click on the mix option. Now you get this arrow type thingy, this symbol with a circle and 4 lines. Click on it. Now once you click on that symbol, for you wanna, now you get 3 options at the bottom: hue, saturation, luminance. Now first we will click on hue, and you can change the hue of the sky. First we'll change, if your sky is like kind of light, you can change the hue of your sky and make it like a little bit better. So I will decrease the hue of the sky to 0 to around 86%. Now next you get is saturation. luminance. So now we need to do a little bit more with hue. So now I will just, if you look at the photo, you can see like the grass is like kind of popping out. What should stand up is myself, the subject, because I'm the subject. So I will just decrease the hue of the grass a little bit, so it's like kind of oranges. It's not like popping out, it's not like standing up. So I will just decrease the hue of the grass around, not too much, and I'll just increase, do it around negative 55. So now next you get is, if you want, if you are wearing like another color t-shirt clothes, you can also change the hue of your clothes. But in my case, I don't need to do this because I'm wearing a green shirt. So if I change the hue of the grass, the hue of my shirt is changed automatically. Next we have is saturation. We will leave saturation for now. We will go to luminance. Now click on your icon, this arrow icon with 4 lines, tap on it, zoom into your face, and now you wanna zoom it enough so you can edit your face, make some changes. Click on luminance. Now what you want to do is, if you show your photo in a place where there's not enough light, you can decrease the luminance. Or if you show your photo where there's a lot of, where there's sorry, I said it wrong. If you show your photo in a place where there's not enough light, you can increase the luminance. Or if you show your photo where there's a lot of light, you can decrease the luminance a little bit. So in my case, my face is looking kind of, there's not enough light coming on my face, so I will just increase the luminance by like around 11%. And you don't want to increase it too much or decrease it too much, just do it how much your photo need. Now tap on the arrow, the circle with 4 arrows, tap on it, zoom out of your photo. So here it is our photo. Now we made enough changes. Next we want to do is, if you want, you can also click on that again and change the saturation of your grass or saturation of wherever you want. So in my case, I will just increase the saturation of the grass by 1%. So here it is. Next, what you can do is also change the saturation of for some other thing, like change the saturation of the sky. It's up to you what you want to do with the saturation. You can increase or decrease a little bit. So I think in my case, I'll just increase the saturation of the sky by like around like 7 or 8. Increase the saturation of the sky around 7. Now that's pretty much it. Or if you show your photo where there's a wall, you can also change the saturation of that place. So I think I don't need to do that. Next you want to do is tap on the circle with 4 arrow again, tap on it, click on done, and that's done with your photo. Now next what you want to do is click on effects, tap on it. First you get is texture. If you want, you can increase or like decrease the texture of your video. So yeah, if it's up to you whether you do it. I wouldn't recommend you if you don't need it, but in my case, like my photo need to I need to decrease the texture of the photo a little bit, so I'll just do it like 2%. If your texture is enough, if you think your photo is good here, don't do that. But if you think your photo needed, do it. Next you get is clarity. If you want, you can increase the clarity. If you increase the clarity, you will notice that your photo is starting to look a little bit sharp. But if you decrease it, it will look like kind of blurry type thing. So in my case, just don't do the clarity too much. Do how much your photo needs. So in my case, I need to decrease the clarity like around 5%. So I'll decrease the clarity by 5%. Next you get is dehaze. Just leave dehaze. So now go to vignette. Vignette is like if you want like black or white bar around your photo. So it depends on your photo. If you show your photo where there's a lot of white, you can decrease. You can, where there's a lot of light, you can put like kind of a black vignette, decrease it. Or if you show your photo where there's like your background is black, you can put like kind of white things. So in my case, I will put black vignette. And don't put too much vignette, just put a little bit, like from 0 to 40 or 50. Now I will just decrease the vignette around 37. So that's pretty much it. Next you get some more options like midnight, ferrari, roundness, highlights, etc. Just don't mess with them. You also get detailing in these options. I think my photo, they don't need anything of this, so don't mess with that. Now if your photo is done, you think you are done editing, and if you want you can also crop it. You think you are done editing, so the way you save it into your gallery, I'll just show you that in a bit. So and you can, and so let me first show you the before and the after of the photo. So here's the before and here's the after. As you can see, my photo is looking really good. It's looking perfect for Instagram feed photo. So now let's save it up. What you want to do is tap on this half cut box with the arrow outside of it, tap on it, and now click on export to camera roll. So I'll just export the photo to camera roll, and as you can see it's saying this photo was successfully exported. Just tap on tick and it will take you to the home page. So that's pretty much it with your photo. Let me show you whether it's saved in the gallery or not. So let me just go to all photo, and as you can see my photo is saved in. That's pretty much it for this video. Do subscribe if you think you learned something new, and also give this video a like, and do let me know what topic you want next video on. The comment section is open. So thanks for watching. Goodbye.